What's up, athletes, and welcome to Vermilion Arcade Horror Collection. This is just a demo. Wishlist the full game is right there. Let's hit play. I like arcade games, so hopefully arcade horror is actually interesting. Howdy. The Vermilion Arcade is almost ready. 8 horror games. You're early. There is a new demo for Insomnus Experiment you can play. Try that one for me, would you? I feel fear. As that game is being built up, I've been hearing voices. Coming from that arcade machine. They sound old and alive. I'll be waiting for you here when the arcade is complete. We will have a glass of red wine and discuss your time in those machines. Until that day comes, be careful with those voices. Okay? This is the reddest game I think I've ever played in my life. What's down here? What the heck is this supposed to be? I thought this was an arcade. So, okay, this arcade setup reminds me of Midway Arcade's Greatest Hits for the Nintendo 64. This is a really bad setup for an arcade, personally, because I feel like they should just be all closer together. This room is massive, too. Unnecessarily, mind you. Alright, let's play this. Insomnus Experiment. Inspired by the Russian sleep experiment creepypasta, researchers in the late 1940s kept 5 people awake for 15 days using an experimental gas-based stimulant. Explore the facility, find out what happened and what remains there. Keep cutting. Alright. I like the Russian sleep experiment creepypasta. Pretty well written, I think. Now let's see how this arcade game is going to play. Okay. Yeah, I already read that. Why is this in first person? If this is an arcade game, why is it in first person? That's disappointing. I was hoping for 8-bit stuff. Maybe this is just a collection of all their games. Or a collection of all the developers' games. Doctor.
We kept them for 15 days, breathing that gas. Awake.
Okay.
After 5 days without sleep, the paranoia started to kick in. The test subjects stopped talking to each other. They whispered to us.
Alright. It's been a while since I've read... It's been a while since I've read the Russian sleep experiment. Oh, was that something? I must have missed the jump scare. Or not the jump scare, but the creepy thing.
After 9 days, one test subject started screaming until his vocal cords broke. Then another one did the same. And then the screaming stopped, as well as the whispers.
It seems like he's kind of jumping through the timeline of the sleep experiment a little too fast. But whatever. This is inspired by, not an adaptation of. I've noticed too, I don't actually have to click on those recordings. It just happens. They just play when I trigger them by walking past them, which is odd. There's no sprinting, so I was just wasting my time holding the shift key. I don't actually really do anything in this game except walk.
We are inside, always waiting, watching, seeking your eyes to not close, to stay open. One more thing to do, one less moment of sleep. Clock reset, start waiting again. Fall asleep, lose yourself, find what lies beneath the surface. Ready, waiting to swallow you all until there's nothing. But at that moment is everything. Keep your eyes open if they don't close.
Okay.
After 3 more days, we couldn't see what was inside the room. The test subjects weren't making any sound either, but we knew they were inside, according to how much oxygen was being consumed.
I'll be honest, when I was younger, I thought the Russian sleep experiment was real, but I was also like, what, 10 when I first read it? That is a giant wheel. Nurse.
The doctor announced that they will open the chamber to test the microphones, that the people inside need to get on the ground or they will be shot. Then we heard a whisper.
We no longer want to be freed.
Uh-oh. Now I am Russian sleep experiment. Hmm. So, this is pretty much just a walking simulator in its truest form. I literally cannot interact with anything. I also don't know where to go. The environments are actually pretty cool. I just wish that there was something to do in them. Hmm. Huh? That's a cool recreation of the image. Left shift to run. Am I being chased? It's barely a run, but okay. I like the graphics for this, the art style. It looks like it's a black and white game, but there is actually color. It's actually pretty cool. What do I do? Why can I go back there if I can't actually leave? Oh, this is open. No, the sound of the door opening would have been nice.
The test subject had his abdominal organs removed. The doctor was cutting and trying to place the organs back. They were not painful anymore. They ate their own flesh, ripped their own organs out. I looked at his eyes and his mouth curled into a smile.
Yeah, okay, so it's just skipping like a ton of the lore. Howdy.
I must remain awake.
Must you? Actually, yeah, he must. If he sleeps, he dies. E. Wow, I actually got to interact with something. How'd I get here? This is not the same room.
Not so easily. We are you. We are the madness that lurks within you all.
Oh, I'm in the experiment room.
Movement in your deepest animal mind. We are what you hide from in your beds every night. We are what you sedate into silence and paralysis when you go to the nocturnal haven where we cannot tread.
I shouldn't have talked. I cut off what the monsters were. Oops. Huh? Okay.
How's his heart still beating?
This can't be real.
Inject him with another morphine dose.
Oh. I thought it was over.
Somebody, get me another scalpel. This one broke too. And damn it, turn the light on.
That... I didn't want to say it. Is the voice acting AI? That didn't sound like a normal person. Same thing with the radio messages, but I just kind of chalked those up to not very good voice actors, but...
Please turn the gas on. For the love of God.
What's the point of the flashlight if it doesn't even work?
I'll do anything. Please. I'll do anything. I swear. Turn the gas on.
Okay, maybe the... Oh no, there's no cursor lock. Maybe the voice acting is just not very good. I don't know.
Stay away! You disobeyed your orders! Stay back! I'll shoot! Who are you people? This is impossible. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I have no idea what the hell is happening, and I've read the damn creepypasta. Oh, I got a key. Why? There was cursor lock before. What happened? I literally cannot see that. I have to look at the camera. Did I go the wrong way? No. Did I not pick up a flashlight? Maybe I didn't pick up a flashlight. Oh god, this no cursor lock is really annoying now.
He's completely bled out. How's his heart still beating? Inject him with another morphine dose. That's 10 doses. It's impossible he's still awake.
Wait, what? Doesn't morphine keep you awake? If you give someone 10 things of morphine, I mean, that's probably gonna kill them. But, like, I'm pretty sure that would keep them awake for a very long time.
More.
This isn't real. They can't possibly be alive. Don't look at me.
Okay, whatever you say.
No. Stop cutting them. No more gas. Make it stop. Make it stop. Don't look at me.
I'm not. I don't know what the hell is happening. Okay, I take back my AI claim. I'm still thinking.
Don't want my organs to be put back inside of me. I want more gas. Turn on the gas.
I feel like this would be scarier if I could actually see what's going on. There's lights, but they don't seem to actually illuminate anything. Okay. Ooh. What?
Don't look at me. Don't cut them.
I don't know what's going on.
Don't stop cutting. Turn the gas on. I must remain awake.
Turn the gas on. Keep cutting. Keep cutting. I must remain awake.
I don't remember cutting being required in the original creepypasta. Howdy. I thought you didn't want freedom. What is it?
I must remain awake.
This is barely a game. Oh god. Oh god. I'm gotta be honest, I'm very disappointed with this. What's up, guys? Okay. Okay. Yeah, so okay, that was genuinely awful. Not because I think the presentation or anything was bad, but because it doesn't make me want any more. Nothing happened. There was virtually no gameplay. Actually, no, not virtually. There was no gameplay. I literally did not do anything. I held down W and I moved my mouse around, and like only at the very end did I press E to open doors. As an experience, that was cool-ish. It looked good when I could see, and then you turned the lights off, and then I couldn't see anything. As a game, awful. I don't want to play this again. I don't want to check out the full thing. I don't want to experience this again. As an experience for the creepypasta, I think it's a cool attempt to do a visual representation of the creepypasta, but you don't even have the full story of the creepypasta in there. You just kind of jump around with a couple of jump scares. And this is supposed to be a collection of games? If all of the games are like this, I'm gonna feel ripped off. I already feel ripped off playing this, and this was free. It wasn't even finished. Now, if the game was the exact same as it was there, but in an 8-bit style, there's at least the 8-bit art style to fit the arcade collection shtick that I think could actually work for a game like this. If you advertise this game, because advertising this game as it is, it's just another walking simulator first-person game. This one, I'll admit, much higher quality than most of them. The assets, the models, and the lighting was actually pretty good for the most part until the very end. And I think the monsters actually looked really good. But it doesn't matter, because if I want to look at pretty assets and pretty models, I just get like Blender or something and I just look at them in that way. This almost feels like it wants to be like a movie, like a short YouTube film, but they made it a video game because I guess that's people are more likely to play it. And that's disappointing. I think this being an adaptation of the Russian sleep experiment could work if they actually went the route and made it a full-on adaptation of Russian sleep experiment. And as a collection of a bunch of random horror games, I don't. If that's what you think is the best, a demo should be showing off what you think is your best work. And if that's your best work, then I'm not interested in what else you have. I'm not saying that you're a bad developer. I'm saying that you're a boring one. That you don't have anything that makes me want to come back. I know that sounds harsh, but I mean, you presented a demo. I'm going to leave my thoughts on the demo. If this was a full experience, and that was all it was, none of that arcade shtick, just you walked through hallways, Russian sleep experiment, horror, jump scare stuff every now and again, but it was a full experience. You know, there was a beginning, middle, and end. I might not say great things about it, but I wouldn't say it was terrible. I'd say, you know what, as an adaptation of the Russian sleep experiment, it was okay. But it wasn't even that. It wasn't even finished, so I really don't have much to say. Which is unfortunate, because the Russian sleep experiment is actually a pretty cool little creepypasta. And I think there could be a pretty cool horror game related to that, but oh well. But yeah, so that was Vermilion Arcade Horror Collection demo. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're new. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.